All right. There's no reason for you to see my mug anymore, I don't think. So let's just go through the syllabus. So let me make this bigger, and then we can go through the syllabus. And real quick, uh, I do like the phone calls. I've already, some of you have already called me, and we've had some nice conversations. And because I know this signing up for a science class, a lot of you that are signing up for this, and not to be disparaging towards you at all, because science and math may not have been your thing, and you need a science credit, and so you're a little nervous about it. And one, this might be your first online class too, so you're nervous about that. That's fine. Let me tell you right now that if you watch my videos and if you stay caught up, you're going to be just fine. In fact, you're going to have fun. All right. I try and make this course enjoyable. All right. So anyway, contacting me by phone is definitely my preferred method. I know sometimes when it's in the middle of the night and you're doing and you get stuck on something or you think of it. I do that all the time. 11 o'clock at night, you send an email to somebody. I'm not expecting them to answer it then. And another thing too is I don't do weekends. I have to, with the way the 24-hour news cycle, well, the 24-hour university cycle is now, I have to on Saturdays and Sundays just go, it's Sabbath, all right. So, and I mean that in a serious sense too. All right, so, but really calling sometimes takes care of things, and I will call you back if you call in the middle of the night. That's fine because it shows up on my Outlook, and I have your, and also your number shows up too, and then I will call you back. I usually will not call you back from my home because I don't want my cell phone number, even though you could probably find it, out there too easy. Not that you'd share with any, but it's just a good idea not to do that. All right. So anyway, prospectus. Here's all this stuff. I'm sorry. I shouldn't probably have cracked on NASCAR fans all that much. Um, uh, but anyway, because I am from, yes. Anyway, as they say it, as they said in that in the Netflix TV series Ozark, yes, I'm a hillbilly too. But anyway, um, so I had all this perspective stuff, which they wanted me to cut way down. But basically, this is just a class to get you. The real perspective stuff is in the boring stuff later on, right? So that you can have fun with it, get a science credit, and move on. And if you need a lab credit, we also have an online uh, what I call backyard physics lab, and we have an 8-week session that will start in the middle of October, and it doesn't have, shameless plug here, and it doesn't have, it's not full yet, right? So if you also need a lab credit too, you can get it that way. You can get it online. I teach that one too. All right. So anyway, these are how this class works. First of all, you'll need the following computer requirements. Okay. And yeah, I call this Howard Stern physics. I'm just, as you can see, I'm sitting here in my office just talking to you, and sometimes I go off the rails, as CNN was saying on a Trump speech once, because I kind of a divergent thinker. But anyway, and this is like track 2 of your first lesson, which will be about 4 or 5 tracks. And each of the tracks I try and keep around 7 to 8 minutes long, right, so that it's not too tedious. Okay? And then, so how do we do this? Assignments. So you're going to get your first mini quiz at the end of this lesson, all right? And then you'll get another mini quiz tomorrow. Now, does that mean the mini quiz is due today? No. You'll see the due date. The mini quiz will be due, where everything's going to be a week later. All right. I just want to get you on a schedule. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Week later, week later, week later, week later. That helps me and that helps you. Do you have to do the things on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday? No. You can do them over the weekend. You can do them on Monday and Tuesday. But I will post them on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. All right? And we'll be good. Okay? Um, Now then, due dates. If you turn in something late, I will take 5% off. Okay? I don't want it to be debilitating. If you turn in something late and you've emailed me saying, hey, I was out of town and the internet wasn't working, or you didn't bring your laptop with you because it was something else, I understand. That's fine. It'll be okay. But what happens is I get something that looks like this when you turn it in late. This is, as I call it, baby whatever colored yellow thing there, and exclamation point. And basically all I do is I go to the homework assignment, homework number, like say if it's homework number 4, I click on it, and all of y'all all y'all's homework shows up with the name on Blackboard. And he's with this, after a week or so, I'll go in and say, oh, okay, they've turned it in, and I'll see how late you are. Boom. And I'll take off a few points here and there. No big deal. But on your end, it looks like it's a 0. So I get a lot of students saying, hey, I just turned it in one day late and it's saying I got a 0. No, you got nothing right now until I grade it. This is what it looks like on my end if you turn in something late. Even if you turn it in 3 weeks late. If you turn it in 3 weeks late, I'll still give you half credit for it. All right? And you get a drop 1 assignment. Okay, I don't know what happened there. All right, and then, I guess yes, and there will be a small final exam too. I forgot about that. So 40, 50, then a 10% on a final exam. It'll be that last week. It'll be questions you've seen before. I'll just cobble together a bunch of questions you've seen before, just kind of give you a nice, 25 question thing, and you're on your way. All right? Easy peasy, right? Good luck in physics. And then the rest of this is just stuff required by the university that you can or don't have to read. All right? Okay, there we are. Done with the perspective, done with that. So out here.